the racism that some black policemen face at work.
That is
You
an
know?
interesting thing you've just said. Black policemen as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because if a black policeman stops another black person, they'll be like, "Oh, are you on that side too?" So they have to do,
yeah,
which makes the whole thing a little bit more complex because they have to deal with meeting people who are the same skin color as them, say to them, "You are a sellout."
yeah. But that's nothing that we need to break.
Mm.
It's just skin color. I always stay by the my philosophy in life is right.
Mm.
If you are good people, you are my people. That's
Mm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
because you have black skin doesn't mean that you are my people. I can meet you with black skin and you could be the worst human being in my eyes or somebody that I would never want to associate with. You are not my people. Stay away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can meet a white guy that is like a very cool person. We have a lot of things in common. You're my people. You're a good person. Any race, any whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So whatever somebody wants to do in life, and this whole concept of selling out, I only consider, you know who I consider sellouts?
Go on.
I consider people like, let's say, I'm not gonna call any names, but certain personalities on YouTube, political personalities in the US, black, you know, who sell out like people that have the same skin color as them to racists. So they speak their mouthpiece for racists. Those are true sellouts. And we know some people in politics right now, I'm not gonna call any names, yeah, that if they were not in their position, they would be called derogatory terms by somebody, but because they're in their environment, they've been accepted by a certain group of people, they then become like them and sell out people
Mm.
to appease these types of people. Those are sellouts.
Yeah.
No matter what color, by the way,
Yeah.
black, white, those are sellouts. But if I say a black policeman, he's a policeman. As a kid, he probably wanted to be a policeman. He went to school, he did his training. He's a policeman. Do your
That's
thing. Good
yeah.
stuff. You know,
Yeah.
that's not being a sellout. That's a black man being a policeman.
True, because sometimes when we think of police, what's the first color that comes to people's mind? Caucasians.
Yeah,
But there's all types of police men and women from
men and
different
women.
backgrounds.
Yeah, because that's what they wanted to do. Is to call them sellouts is to call anybody a sellout because they've decided. I feel that calling people sellouts because they're going to an industry that is not deemed the norm is um, counterproductive because what you're doing is you're also self-limiting. Yeah, so you're saying, all right, we need the opportunities to be who we want to be. You know, we don't want to be held back or whatever. But at the
Mm.
same time, if a person goes to be a policeman or a policewoman or a lawyer or something, you say, oh, well, you're selling out. So you're limiting how far you could go. Because when people do make it, you go, oh, you're a sellout, you know, you shouldn't be doing this. No, no, do whatever you want. You're a human being. As long as what you're doing isn't harming people or putting your own people in harm's way or in harm's way or throwing them to the wolves, do what you got to do. There's no written there's no written law for how you're supposed to speak as a black, white, Asian person. No written law on how you're supposed to behave or act. Yeah. As long as who you are as a decent person and you respect people around you,
Mm.
yeah, by all means, you're a human being. But we caught in this matrix where you're programmed to speak, act a certain way. And if you don't speak or act a certain way, oh, you're not black. That's not black. That's not white. What is white and black? That's just skin color. You know, how you act and behave is based on your environment, based on how you were raised, based on who you were raised around. That's all. No. So yeah, same with police. Now, if that policeman, the black policeman, yeah, was stopping people because they were black and planting stuff on them because they were black, or abusing them or assaulting them because they were black, or profiling them because they're black, then he's a sellout. So yeah.
That's true.